Hey everybody, this is an instructional video on how to put a McAllister Racing mounting kit together. What we have here is a B6.1 associated buggy. What holds true will be for B4, B5, B6, our B6 kit fits a B6, 6.1, 6.2, 6.1D, 6.2D, all of the above. We're going to go over it, and they're pretty much all going to be the same. There'll be a couple little variants that we'll go over between models. Now I got this one partially assembled to speed up some time. I'm going to show you what they look like. It'll have a header card on it. You open the kit up, you're going to get all the different parts. We'll try and label it for you to make it simple. This is a street stock kit. The Midwest modified kit we'll go over here in a bit. It'll have a couple different parts. Going to have your front kit. This is the shock tower mounting brace. Goes right on here on a B6. B5 kit looks a little different. Same concept, almost identical hardware. When you take the hardware out, it's almost hard to screw this up if you take it apart and put it back together, which I hope that being an RC guy or girl you can do. So here's for a B5. You have 4 holes. It's a little different shape. Recessed in the back, we're going to use M3 by 10 button, or sorry, these are flat heads, and there's going to be 2 nuts on the front side. They're going to go right in the back. When you open this up, first thing you're going to do is take your front kit. These are all going to be front parts. This is all separate from your rear. Set that aside for in just a minute. Take your front kit here, open up your hardware, pour it all out. Try not to lose any. First thing you're going to want to do is take your front bumper, take this, put it together. On a street stock, you're going to want to use the 3x14 button head, and that's going to go right through here. On a Midwest modified, you're going to use the 3x10. Comes with extras of each, so if you have some extra parts at the end of this, don't feel weird about it. We're going to go ahead and put this front bumper on the bottom of here so I don't forget. I like to run them all the way back generally, depending on what body you're running, and if you're running it further forward or back, you have the adjustability to do that. Some guys actually, if they want to run them, will run them clear back here, and you can trim the front of this off, depending on which body you're running, or forward or back, looking for steering or more drive, where you mounted the body. So in the back here, just going to drive this screw in. Same thing with this one. Come back to the top. Now you don't want to tighten this all the way down. Sometimes these slots can be a little tight. You don't want to be all sloppy and flopping around. Take your M3 nut, put it right on top. You'll want to put 2 M3 flatheads by 3x10s up front, along with 2 more nuts, just like that. Now, like I said, when you go to put this front brace on here, you want to put these on the shock tower first and attach it with the 2 screws here. These would be 14x3 button heads going in the front of the shock tower. Look right like that. That guy's back in there. This is a G10 piece. Solid, going to mount right up to your shock tower, carbon fiber. And then behind that, you will have flat heads coming in like this. And the reason they have to be flat heads is because, see if I can get the right angle here, you can't get a button head back in behind here, but you can get your driver in here to tighten those up once you do that. So that's a street stock kit all put together. The 4 screws that come out of the bottom with your standard hardware, you will reuse those. Take those out, take the little plastic front bumper piece on here for the off-road guys, take that off, install this piece. Like I said, street stock front bumper. We use the longer screws here. On the Midwest modified kit, will come with a couple different front bags. You're going to have the front bags with all the pieces in here, and the other one is going to have your accessories to go on your kit here. The street stock kit also comes with 3-inch body posts up front. I did not assemble those or put them together, but you can figure out where to put them, match them up, put them where you want. Like I said, adjustability all the way around. On a Midwest modified kit, You're going to open your front bag. Like I said, we got some extra parts here. I didn't assemble the rest of that because it was already assembled. On the Midwest Modified, you're going to have a vertical mount piece like this. We intend for you to use the very top hole. We drill that out all the way to the back side there. You can see there's a little hole popping out the back. And if you want to move it down, you're going to need to drill a 1/16 inch hole wherever you want to put that. We like to have it as far up as possible, so that way you have more stability and strength in the side of the nose where you're mounting this. You'll take the socket head screw with a hole drilled in it. Get that thing started right in there. We use a 3/32 driver. Tighten that up. Make sure you don't tighten it up so you strip it out. It's pretty easy to do that with these little spacers in here. Get it kind of at an angle is where I like to do it. And then that piece, I already assembled this one for the time's sake to put together. This is a Midwest Modified front bumper for a B6. You will take this on the back corner here. Take your 440 screw, 1/16 inch driver. It's very hard to do on this video. And run that thing home. Then you're done with this. You will have your 2 posts coming out the side of your nose. Try and mount your nose butted up against this. That'll give you strength. Say you do get into somebody or get into the pipe or the wall on the track. And that'll give you strength and keep your body from cracking up there. And mount that on the bottom. If you want a little lower, mount it on the top. If you want a little higher, you can move it forward or back. Same holes, same slots, wherever you want to put it. Further forward generally on these to give you more adjustment. Let's go to the mid mount. Actually, let's go to the rear mount because that's the same as the street stocks. That way, if you're not doing a Midwest, you can get off the video. This is what the kit looks like installed. This is a B6 tower. You're just like the B5, same deal. You're going to use the Buggy wing mounts. If you're using, say, a wagon body or a body where the back window's higher where you're mounting these, you can flip these up right side up. I have them flipped upside down. That'll lower the back of the body, and you can go even a little lower than I had this. I was mounting up a Midwest body earlier. You get that done, lower that down, put that on. That kit's going to come in this bag, titled rear. You're going to get your G10 piece. This will fit right over a B5 Buggy where you don't have holes. On a B6, you have actual holes. And the M3x10 screws with washers in there will hold them on a B6 series Buggies. On a 5 series, these will just go right over where the body clips would go. So this will slide on nice and tight. I made this a really tight clearance. You got to press it on hard the first time. Once you do that, you're good to go. Push some body clips through there on a B5, and you'll be locked in. And they come with body posts and screws to attach them on a B6. So body posts, I'm not going to put these together. You can figure out how to do that. And that's the rear mount. Pretty simple. I know on a B6 it comes with an extender here. So you want to move this back a little bit. You got about a 1/2 inch extension. You can do that. Just your standard setup there. Let's go over to the mid mount on the Midwest Modified. Going to come in a mid bag like this. Keep it all separate. That way you guys at home when you get them, have them all together. Easy to put together. I assembled the body posts for these to save some time. You get in this bag, I'm going to put the body posts on first because that's easier to do here. Do my Tim the Toolman Taylor, use some power tools. Tighten that one down. Tighten that one down. These are 440 screws with 1/16 inch heads on them, 1/16 inch Allens. These are adjustable. On our Midwest Modified high side tickler body, you'll use the rear ones. And what that's actually going to do, let me get the body here I was mounting up earlier. I can show you it's still clear. You can mount, it'll go right through the front of the deck, right where it is on this is the way we design that. And then the back of your hood can go through and pin that same one. If you want to have it like some guys like, I prefer it to be a 2-piece body where you leave the hood and the nose on the car. Unless you need to make an adjustment up there, I can take this body off just like that. And the rear of the car is there. You can charge your batteries, wash your tires, whatever you got to do on the back. We have post holes for those also. So you can get a 2.5-inch post. That's what these are. Mount them up right there. The other thing you can do is if you have another body that's a single piece body, you can mount through the hood, and then you don't have to worry about the thing flopping around in the middle. You got good, nice stability there. So take these standard screws out that come with the kit. Take those right out of there. For this mid mount, you will take your M3x20 button head screws, go right through there. You will need a 3mm spacer. Comes with the kit. See how many times I can drop these parts. You put those two right in the middle. Oh, there goes one. All right, I'm back. So put both of those spacers right there. The reason for that is, in order to have a nice big wide area, there it goes again, nice big wide area to mount this piece so it's not flexible, not going to break, but you don't have a lot of room here to mount right up close. So you got to space that out a little bit. It doesn't seem to affect it. We've been doing this for a long time with different bodies, mounting them up like that. Take that thing there. Set your clutch nice and low so you don't strip it out. Tighten it down right like that. And you take that, then you have the front mount for your Midwest Modified body. And your nose will go up here, like I said, with your Midwest Modified mount. So just imagine this is screwed to here. Your nose will be here. Come on back. If you want to have a one-piece body, you want to move these posts further forward, you can do that. You'll be coming right through the hood. Give you nice support, keep the thing from wobbling up and down. And then that's your whole kit. That's how to put it together. Thanks for choosing McAllister Racing. If you got any questions, give me a call.